Today we're diving into a cosmic story about ambition, about order, and the absolutely devastating price of perfection. It's the story of a god who looked at the chaos of the universe and decided to, well, delete it. And this quote right here, this is the key to the whole thing. This isn't just about creating a new world, it's about a deep, personal grudge against existence itself, an attempt to build a fortress against his own feeling of inadequacy. So, let's start at the beginning with what I'd call a seriously flawed premise. We meet the uncanny god, a being who is dead set on solving the problem of the universe with the cold, hard logic of a truly spiteful equation. So you've got this fundamental clash. On one side, you have the universe as we know it, wild, unpredictable, messy, full of what he just sees as noise. And on the other side, his vision, a perfectly ordered, silent, rigid reality. His goal isn't just to make things better, it's to completely replace one with the other. And this right here tells you everything you need to know about his mindset. I mean, think about it. A collapsing star, one of the most epic, awe-inspiring events in the entire cosmos, is just a messy equation to him. Something that needs to be tidied up, solved, and then erased. There's zero room for wonder, only cold logic. Which brings us to this core concept, mathematical spite. This isn't some noble quest for order, no. This is an aggressive, almost vengeful imposition of logic. And it's all driven by this deep, nagging insecurity. He's not fixing the universe for its own sake. He's trying to fix something broken inside himself. Okay, so we know why he's doing this. Now, let's get into the how, because the sheer scale of this project is just unbelievable. This isn't just an idea anymore. This is a full-blown cosmic construction project, an architecture of power designed to forge a clockwork hell. And the process is just wild. First, he has these calculus spires that literally pierce the heavens like silver spears. Their job? To siphon the chaotic energy of that dying star, the Omega effect. Then, as the star collapses, its gamma energy is snagged by Solaris, the volcanic guardian, who turns it into programmable data. And finally, the Orichalcum wizard takes that raw power and twists it into this cold light that scrubs the very air clean. And the effect is total. I mean, the very atmosphere is recalibrated. Imagine breathing not air, but pure logic. All the messy, unpredictable parts of life, what he calls aimless suffering, are just gone, replaced by the steady, low hum of a perfect, unfeeling machine. You know, to build this new reality, he first had to completely rebuild himself. His mortal body, gone. It becomes a vessel of pure ambition. He puts on this armor of irony, made from weeping steel that literally freezes the warmth of hope. Even his old heroic symbol gets twisted into a weapon. He is all in on becoming the Overman. And this becomes his new mantra. It's a total rejection of everything that makes us, well, us. Empathy, emotion, intuition, all of it. To him, humanity is a flaw, a bug in the system that has to be overcome with the cold, hard courage of a perfect formula. So how do you maintain a perfect universe? Simple. Total, absolute surveillance. From his observatories of the void, he's watching every single atom, hunting for any broken angle of individual desire, anything that deviates from his master plan. And the hubris here, it's just off the charts. His old nemesis, the Golden Shepherd, he's no longer seen as a worthy adversary. He's just a rounding error, a tiny little detail that needs to be corrected on the path to perfection. His ultimate goal is to prove that nothing, not even the brightest light in the universe, can stand up to his cold, empty logic. And that brings us to his supposed victory. He's done it. He has created his perfect, ordered universe. But, as you can probably guess, this prison of perfection is built on a very shaky foundation of ego, and his big win isn't quite what it seems. So picture this. He's sitting in the sanctum of the final proof, the absolute center of his creation, where gravity and time are literally suspended by floating equations of blue fire. And he thinks he's finally done it. He's achieved the numbness of the solved, a state of clarity where he can finally outrun the memory of ever feeling less than. From this high perch, his entire moral compass gets rewritten. Ideas like mercy, that's for the weak. And justice? Justice isn't about right or wrong anymore. It's just the natural outcome of his own victory. It's whatever he says it is. So he's looking down on his creation, this perfect clockwork hell, and he is absolutely convinced that he has won. He has silenced the chaos, he has corrected all the errors, and in his mind, he has finally proven he's bigger and better than the one man who never needed a throne to be a god. And here it is. The turn. The crushing, cosmic irony. For all its universal scale, his new creation is actually incredibly small. It's not a universe at all. It's a planetary fortress, a prison, built to the exact dimensions of his own fragile ego. So what are the cracks in this perfect facade? Well, they're everywhere. His beautiful silver towers, they're really just a tomb for his own humanity. His incredible intellect can solve the universe, but it can't silence the whispering ghost of his own past defeats. He climbed to the very top, only to find the air is too thin to breathe. He hasn't escaped his shadow, he's just built it a bigger, fancier cage. At the end of the day, his grand achievement, his absolute sovereignty over everything, is nothing more than a self-inflicted punishment. It's a masterpiece of order that has only one real function: to be a cosmic prison for one very jealous man. And this whole story leaves us with a really haunting question to chew on. In this grand quest for perfect order, for an intellect that can solve every single problem, what do we lose along the way? If you manage to silence everything that makes us human, what of value is actually left?